to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin, and it's Friday, so it is time for... Oh, where'd I put my book? That was an easy distance. Fridays with Fred! Yes! So, these videos are where I go through my project... I always do this. My progress on the project I am making from this book. So I bought this book from VogueKnitting.com. They were having a sale. It looked fun. I was going to buy it, then I was not going to buy it. And Brian's like, well, just buy it. So I bought it. And then I thought it would be fun to try to go through and make everything in this book. Because why not? We all like Mr. Rogers, right? So this is Knitting the Neighborhood, the official knitting patterns of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It is compiled by an editorial board, but each pattern has a named designer. So at the beginning, I nominated a pattern from each section and we voted, and the Beginnings Cardigan, this one right here, was voted as the one I should make first. And this is by Carla Patrick, and I am making this for my husband Brian. And I am very excited. As you know, last week I finished the main body panels and now I'm starting on the sleeves. I have actually tied on my second ball of yarn. So the yarn I'm using is, where's the strap? Here we go. Hayfield Bonus Aran Tweed. I picked this up from the Wool Warehouse over in the UK. The colorway is Chestnut. It is wonderful. It's a 20% wool. It's 400 grams, 920 yards in one of these balls. Look at that. They are massive. It's made in Turkey, 74% acrylic, 20% wool, 6% viscose. The viscose is the fleckies. I love it. It is machine washable on the wool cycle. And it says dry press, never wet press, whatever that means. Reshape whilst wet. Do not, that's all in capitals, iron, dry flat, maybe dry cleaned. This is a joy to work with. The yarn has some like tonality to it. It's like, this is so cool. It doesn't feel woolly. You can pull the flecks off. Like some of them are kind of loose. If you really tug at it, they'll come off. But who's tugging at their yarn that much? I don't know. I guess maybe if you had like an anxiety issue and you like picked at things maybe, but I think it's making an absolutely lovely texture and a lovely sweater. So last week I was like 4 rows into the sleeve and here I am now. So that lonely little stitch marker down there is where I stopped last week, and here I am now. So I'm through with the ribbing and I'm starting the main pattern. I have multiple stitch markers here because there's some design elements here, so that's cordoned off. And then you do you start at the wrist and then you increase, and then the rate of increase will change as you go up the sleeve. So I'm using these stitch markers to help me, you know, count my increases. So that's all that. The needles I'm using are my ChowGoo stainless steel 5.5 inch tip interchangeable needle set. Brian got me these for Christmas. I love them. I don't know what cord I'm using. It was the cord I pulled to do the back panel, and I just haven't changed it. One thing I will say, this yarn had a considerable amount of yarn barf when I pulled it out to start it. That's okay. The yarn I adore working with, so I will forgive it. And there you go. There is my progress. We're plugging away. I don't think the sleeves are going to take too terribly long. I'm using my whisk bag. I won from Dee at Dee's Creative Hands. The stitch markers are just some light bulb ones. I picked up a giant, like, 250 from Amazon for who knows how inexpensively. So they're just random ones. I think that is everything. I will be back next week to show you how far I have gotten on that sleeve, and Brian and I should be back later this evening for more Poor Decisions! Yes! Okay, I'm going to see you guys later. Bye-bye!